Save your kidneys. Cut out these 5 harmful foods immediately. Can you imagine how different your life would be if you suddenly couldn't enjoy your favorite foods because they caused severe damage to your kidneys? Imagine waking up every day, alert to every bite you take, knowing that something as simple as your daily diet could silently harm one of your vital organs. Did you know that chronic kidney disease affects approximately 15% of adults in the United States? According to the National Kidney Foundation, millions of people are at risk of kidney failure, largely due to dietary choices. Alarming, right? These numbers are a stark reminder of the importance of paying attention to what we consume every day. That's why in today's video, we'll explore 5 common foods that are silently destroying your kidneys. It's shocking that some of the foods you consume every day that you think are harmless or even healthy can have a detrimental effect on your kidney health. We're here to help you understand the risks and make better choices for your health. Let's start with the first food on today's list. 1. Peanuts. What are peanuts? Peanuts, also known as peanuts, are nuts with a hard shell widely used in everyday cuisine, from snacks to main dishes. The most special thing about peanuts is their rich protein and mineral content. According to research, 100 grams of peanuts contain about 25.8 grams of protein and 705 milligrams of potassium. The scientific reason for this problem is that the high amount of protein and potassium in peanuts can cause a great burden on the kidneys. For people with poor kidney function, consuming too much peanuts can lead to hyperkalemia, causing the kidneys to overwork and leading to impaired kidney function. This is an important difference from other foods in this topic. For example, compared to sunflower seeds, which contain only about 21 grams of protein and 645 milligrams of potassium per 100 grams, peanuts are clearly a more dangerous candidate for kidney health. One notable piece of information is that, according to the World Health Organization, WHO, consuming too much peanuts can cause hyperkalemia, which is especially dangerous for people with chronic kidney disease. Specifically, a study from WHO shows that people who consume more than 50 grams of peanuts per day have a 30% higher risk of experiencing kidney problems compared to people who consume less. Not only that, peanuts also contain phytic acid, a mineral absorption inhibitor that reduces the effectiveness of other nutritional absorption, which can cause other health problems such as anemia and malnutrition. Some other studies have also shown that improper consumption of peanuts, such as eating them raw or without thorough processing, can lead to the risk of aflatoxin poisoning, a toxin produced by mold on the ground peanuts, which can cause liver and kidney damage. To minimize the negative effects of peanuts on the kidneys, you can apply some of the following tips. First, limit the amount of peanuts you eat daily to less than 50 grams to reduce the load on the kidneys. Second, try combining peanuts with fiber-rich foods, such as green vegetables and fruits, to help balance the amount of protein and minerals absorbed into the body. 2. Foods containing phosphorus. Phosphorus is an essential mineral that helps strengthen bones and maintain cell function. However, when consumed in excess, phosphorus can cause negative health effects, especially on the kidneys. Foods rich in phosphorus include meat, eggs, milk, and dairy products. These foods, when consumed in excess, can lead to a mineral imbalance in the body, causing hyperphosphatemia in the blood. For people with chronic kidney disease, this is especially dangerous because their kidneys cannot remove excess phosphorus. For example, a cup of milk contains about 250 milligrams of phosphorus, equivalent to 35% of daily needs, which can quickly add up and exceed recommended levels if left unchecked. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, consuming too much phosphorus can lead to serious health problems. Specifically, it increases the risk of cardiovascular disease and osteoporosis. Excess phosphorus in the blood reduces calcium levels, leading to bone loss and weak bones. A WHO study found that more than 50% of Americans consume more than the recommended daily amount of phosphorus, which further increases the risk of kidney and cardiovascular diseases. Processed foods, carbonated soft drinks, and fast foods are the main sources of phosphorus, often containing more phosphorus than natural foods. For example, a can of soda can contain up to 50 milligrams of phosphorus. To reduce the amount of phosphorus in your diet, you can apply some of the following tips. Limit consumption of processed foods, as these foods often contain a lot of phosphorus. Instead, prioritize fresh foods. For example, choosing fresh vegetables instead of canned or frozen vegetables can reduce your phosphorus intake. Choose products that are low in phosphorus. Low-fat yogurt products and nut milks have lower phosphorus content than regular milk. For example, almond milk only contains about 20 milligrams of phosphorus per cup compared to 250 milligrams in cow's milk. Cooking at home helps you control the amount of phosphorus in food. Limit the use of spices and additives containing phosphorus, such as baking powder or industrial sauces. For example, making your own salad dressing instead of buying pre-made will help you control the amount of phosphorus. If you have kidney disease or are concerned about the amount of phosphorus in your diet, consult your doctor for detailed advice. This way, you can protect your kidney health and maintain mineral balance in your body. 3. Tuna is a nutritious sea fish that often appears in many dishes around the world, from sushi and sashimi to salads and sandwiches. A special feature of tuna is its high protein content, providing about 30 grams of protein in every 100 grams of fish. However, not everyone knows that tuna contains a lot of mercury, a heavy metal that can cause serious damage to the kidneys and nervous system. Mercury is a toxin that accumulates in the body over time and has the potential to cause great harm if tuna is consumed regularly. A study from the World Health Organization, WHO, shows that mercury content in tuna can reach 1.0 parts per million, ppm, a level much higher than other types of fish, causing concern about food safety and health. A can of tuna, for example, can contain 30 to 50 micrograms of mercury, which exceeds the recommended daily safe level for adults if consumed daily. In addition to the risk of mercury, tuna can also cause other health problems that few people know about. According to a report by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, children and pregnant women should limit their consumption of tuna to avoid negative effects on fetal and child development. Mercury not only harms the kidneys, but also affects the central nervous system, causing symptoms such as fatigue, memory loss, and decreased ability to concentrate. In addition, a study by the Swedish Institute of Environmental Medicine, IMM, showed that people who consume tuna more than 3 times per week are twice as likely to develop chronic kidney disease than people who consume it less often. Data from the study also shows that the average person can absorb up to 200 micrograms of mercury per week just from eating tuna, far exceeding the safe level recommended by the WHO. To minimize the effects of mercury from tuna, there are some specific measures you can take to protect your kidney health. First, limit your tuna consumption to a maximum of 1 to 2 times per week and replace it with lower mercury fish like salmon, sardines, and anchovies. For example, salmon contains only about 0.09 parts per million of mercury, much lower than tuna. Besides, you should supplement foods rich in selenium, such as sunflower seeds, chia seeds, and other seafoods like oysters and shrimp, because selenium is a mineral that can reduce the effects of mercury in the body. A study from the U.S. National Institute of Nutrition found that supplementing with 55 micrograms of selenium per day can help reduce the effects of mercury. Additionally, making sure to drink enough water daily is also important to support kidney function and help remove toxins from the body. Water not only helps maintain fluid balance in the body, but also plays an important role in eliminating toxic substances. If you can't give up tuna, choose high-quality tuna from reputable sources, check for mercury content, and avoid tuna products from polluted waters. These measures will help you reduce the risk of kidney problems caused by consuming mercury-containing tuna. 4. Processed and cured. Processed meats, such as bacon, ham, sausages, and deli meats, are common in many diets, but come with serious risks for kidney health. These meats are typically high in salt, preservatives, and other additives that can place an extra burden on the kidneys. Sodium in particular is a major issue with processed meats. Excessive sodium intake causes high blood pressure, which is a leading cause of kidney damage over time. When your body has too much sodium, it retains water to help balance the sodium concentration in your blood, leading to increased blood volume and, consequently, higher blood pressure. For example, just 2 slices of bacon can contain about 400 milligrams of sodium, roughly 20% of the recommended daily limit. The World Health Organization, WHO, has consistently highlighted the risks of high-sodium diets, noting that high salt intake is directly associated with a higher risk of chronic kidney disease, CKD. One study found that people who consume processed meats more than 4 times per week have a 40% increased risk of CKD compared to those who eat them less frequently. Beyond sodium, many processed meats contain nitrates and nitrites, preservatives linked to kidney damage and cancer when consumed in large quantities. To minimize the effects of processed meats on kidney health, consider these alternatives. Switch to fresh meats. Instead of processed options, opt for fresh cuts of meat like chicken, turkey, or fish, which are lower in sodium and contain no harmful additives. Look for low-sodium labels. If you must choose processed meats, look for options labeled low sodium or no added preservatives. These are typically less harmful to kidney health. Use herbs and spices. To flavor your meals without salt, try herbs and spices like garlic, thyme, and basil, which can add flavor without straining your kidneys. These simple steps can help reduce your sodium intake and preserve kidney function. 5. Sugary drinks. Sugary drinks like soda, sweetened juices, and energy drinks are some of the most harmful foods for kidney health. These beverages are packed with sugar, which raises blood sugar levels and increases the risk of type 2 diabetes. Diabetes, in turn, is a significant risk factor for kidney disease, as it damages blood vessels in the kidneys and impairs their function. According to the American Diabetes Association, regular consumption of sugary drinks increases the risk of kidney damage by promoting insulin resistance, inflammation, and oxidative stress. For instance, 1 can of soda contains about 39 grams of sugar, which is well above the daily recommended limit set by the American Heart Association, AHA. Regular consumption of such high-sugar drinks can lead to obesity, high blood pressure, and metabolic syndrome, all of which are detrimental to kidney health. Studies show that people who consume more than 1 sugary drink per day are at a 25% higher risk of developing CKD compared to those who limit their intake. To protect your kidneys, consider replacing sugary drinks with healthier alternatives. Water. Drinking water is essential for kidney health as it helps flush out toxins and maintain hydration. Herbal teas. These can be a flavorful, sugar-free alternative to sodas and juices. Infused water. Adding fresh fruit slices like lemon, cucumber, or berries can naturally flavor water and make it more enjoyable. Making these small adjustments in your daily routine can significantly lower your risk of kidney disease and contribute to overall better health. By being aware of these harmful foods and making conscious dietary choices, you can reduce your risk of kidney disease and improve your overall health. Avoiding or limiting foods like peanuts, high-phosphorus foods, tuna, processed meats, and sugary drinks will not only protect your kidneys, but also contribute to better blood pressure, heart health, and energy levels.